Hi everyone, this is Carlos Mejia, and in this Revit tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a site in SketchUp and import it into Revit. First, you gotta open SketchUp Pro. The reason you're using SketchUp Pro is because you're gonna have to export your model as a CAD file. Now, how do you get a site into SketchUp? First, we're gonna go to File, Geolocation, and Add Location. Here you're going to get a Google Map-like view of anywhere in the world. In the search bar, you can type in the exact address of the site you want to export. I will export this block. Now we go to Select Region, where we're going to select and crop what we need. Then we click on Grab. As you can see, we have a two-dimensional map in our SketchUp space. Now if we go to the layers, we can see that there's a location terrain layer. And we're going to turn that one on, and we're going to turn location snapshot off. If you orbit your model, you can see that your terrain has a slight elevation change. Now, how do you export from SketchUp and into Revit? We're going to go to File, Export, Export 3D Model, and we're going to save it to our desktop as a DWG file. We're going to call this site and export. Now that we're on Revit, we're going to import the CAD file we exported from SketchUp. Now we're going to go to Insert, Import CAD. We're going to find the CAD file on our desktop, open. Now we're going to convert the CAD file into a site that we can use in Revit. We'll go to Massing and Site, Topo Surface, Create from Import, and select Import Instance. And we're going to select the CAD file we imported. Now here we're going to uncheck all the layers we don't want to bring in. So you just want to have location, terrain checked. Click OK. So now, we click OK again. So now we've converted that DWG file into a site we can use. If we go to the 3D model, let's hide our CAD, and we're left with this. Now, what we're going to do next is import the image of this site that we're going to use as an underlay, so we know where our streets are or where our buildings are. To do that, we're going to go back into SketchUp. Here we're going to top down. Before you do that, you're going to want to select parallel projection. Here I'm going to use Windows snipping tool. Click on New. We're just going to draw a box around our site. Here we'll go to File, Save As. I'm going to call it a site. Save it as a JPEG file. Save. Now we go back into Revit. Now we'll go again to Insert. This time we're going to have to go to a floor plan. Go to floor plan number 1. Now we can insert an image. Look for the image we want. Click on Open. You can see that X marks where my image is. And I'm going to click on it. Now I'm going to go down here to Display Settings and I want to select on wireframe because I don't want to be able to see what's underneath, so it makes it transparent. So we kind of want to scale it as best we can. Not going to be 100% accurate, but here we go. You can see our site and the image we imported. So there you have it. You have an imported site you can use as reference when designing and modeling your building in Revit. Now, if we go back to the massing and site tab, we can see there are certain elements we can still add or modify with our site. Site component and parking component will give you elements to further enhance your site, such as parking spaces, cars, trees, or other entourage you might want to use to make your site more realistic. On the modify site side, you can use subregion to divide your site. You can use it to create roads, sidewalks, or separate your property lines. One last aspect of the massing and site tab you can use is the building pad. This is very helpful when you're dealing with terrains with more slope, where you want to cut into the terrain to place your model in. There you have it. We've successfully imported a site from SketchUp into Revit you can use as a reference. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.